Welcome to lesson 27. This is going to be a theory class. Starting music theory is very important. So today we're going to study dots and ties. Let me explain that to you. Dots and ties are musical alterations in music. And what they do is simply they just increment the note duration. That's all they do. For example, the dot will add half of the note's value to the note. An example of this is if you have a half note, it will last for 2 beats, right? A half note. Let me play a half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a half note. But if you look at the picture I have at the bottom, you will see a dotted half note. The orange stripe represents the normal duration of the note, which is 2 beats. And the teal, I think that's teal, represents the duration with the dot added to the note. So now the half note will last for 3 beats. Now let's look at a quarter note. Now you can see the quarter note at the bottom. Again, the orange stripe represents the normal duration of a quarter note, which is 1 beat. If you put a dot in front of a note, it will add half of a beat to that note. Now the value is beat and a half. All right, very simple to understand, a little bit complicated to practice, but not difficult if you do it slow. The following example, it is an eighth note. We all know an eighth note will last for, correct, half of a beat. Now you can see it on the picture at the bottom. The red stripe represents a regular eighth note will last for half of 1 beat. But if you put a dot to that note, it will increment its value by half of its own value, which is 1/16. Now the eighth note lasts for 3/16 of the beat. Very simple, right? Dots will just add value to the note. Now let's talk about ties. I'm not talking about the ones we use here, but the musical ties. The musical ties are represented by an arc on top of the note. And what it does is just put those notes together. Now, if I'm going to play the example that you're seeing right now at the bottom, without the ties, it will sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will have to play the 4 quarter notes. But now with the tie, it's tying all those notes together. It will sound like exactly like a whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what a tie does. It ties 2 notes or more together, giving you a whole new big note. That's it for this lesson. Very simple theory lesson. We're going to have exercises later on to practice these principles. So don't worry about practicing. Just do practice every day for 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Take it easy. This guitar principles in music, and like everything you learn, it takes time. If you do something every day, just a little bit, you will learn. If you made it this far, lesson 27, you are amazing. So I will see you on lesson 28. We're going to play the F chord. So I will see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye.